What's up YouTube, WJSic here. I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Hero Beat deck that I'm taking to the regional at Roanoke, Virginia on March 30th, 2013. I am a very long-winded talker, so I'm going to try and do this pretty fast. I'm going to try and get through everything, side deck, extra deck included, obviously main deck. Get your opinion. So whenever this is over, go to the comments and just blow them up. Let me know what you think. Don't insult me because I won't insult you. But as for anything else, I'm up for any suggestions. The main deck has ran really well for me, so I probably will stick with that because I've ran heroes for at least a year and a half. But as for side deck, this is my first regional that I'll be go to. I've played in my local tournaments, things like that. But obviously it's a regional with a lot of people, a lot of different things I'm gonna see. So if you guys that have been to those, see this. Just blow up comments. Let me know what to expect other than the obvious, because I can probably figure out that there's going to be a lot of mermails there, because that is the format. Mermails and Fire Fists. But I'm going to jump right in, try to just run right through this as fast as possible, and try not to be terribly long-winded. So, thanks. Here we go. First up, obviously, 1 Stratus, 3 Neos, Big Beater, Light Monsters, Stratus is your searcher, great. So I run a Bubble Beat version of this. Bubble Man is really good. Spam, just make a lot of level 4s, and he's a warrior, and he's searchable, and he's a hero, and he's water, and he's does a lot for you. 2 Thunder King. Thunder King was at 3 for a long time. They put him at 2. When I came back, I tried to run this deck for some reason without him in it, and God, that was a bad idea. He's so good. Heroes are nothing without him. And I'll say it again, heroes are nothing without Thunder King. Thunder King is very good. My text, you can run the 2 Crusader of Endymions. Those are Gemini 1900 light guys. They are target for Gemini Spark. But I chose to go with 1 Photon Thrasher. Photon Thrasher, if you control no monster, you can special summon this guy from your hand. And then 1 Honest, because there's a lot of light guys. Your Thunder King, I love having Thunder King on the field. And he just wins games if you attack into my Honest with your big guy. Or your Thunder King, and you're really just reaching for game. Honest is great. Honest will win you games. If you don't believe it, play against somebody with Honest and tell me you don't. That shit's not annoying. On to spells. That was all for the monsters. Your searchers, E-Call's at 2 now. Sad face. Rhoda, 2 E-Call. 2 Pot. Pot was at 3. Now it's at 2. Damn, they just really hit this shit. Duality's great. I run 3 Gemini Spark. A lot of people say 3 you'll have a dead one, but I constantly have an alias in hand. I do my best to play very resourceful with him. I don't like to just throw him out there and let him get run over, and just obviously nobody really would enjoy doing that or tactfully do so, but Gemini Spark is so great. It's just pluses everywhere. You're drawing cards and you're getting rid of their stuff, and you're putting your monsters in the grave, and you're going to get them back with Hero Blast, because I run Hero Blast. 3 Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion puts out your big guys. Will win you games. If you need a miracle, they so often come off the top of the deck, and you will win. Super Poly is the most broken thing in this deck. It is stupid. No card effect, monster effect, any card effect, spell, trap, nothing can be activated in response to this. You cannot warning this. You cannot judgment this. You cannot stop it with Beast. It doesn't matter. You can't do it. You can Bottomless Trap Hole, Torrential, Compulse the monster upon summon, but that's another story. I'm still going to get rid of your stuff. So probably 2 of them. Great. Removal. Mystical Space Typhoon is a power card in this format, and will continue to be so as long as there are so many decks that rely on field spells and traps and things to get them by and to make their monsters big or small or take yours or make more monsters or stop you from making yours. MSTs are great. And then last 3 spells are your staples. Side. Am I done? Am I done? No, I'm not done. There it is. Traps. 1 Mirror Force. Mirror Force is so good. I love it. 2 Sexy Deep Prisons, because Deep Prison, there's a reason this is as expensive as it is, because it is fucking good. 1 Torrential. I don't like having 2 in here, because I don't like to get rid of my monsters on my field. I like to have them on the field. I like to Gemini Spark my guys. I like to super poly my guys. I don't like to get rid of them. It's okay if you're going to put 4 or 5 monsters out there, but I just don't like it. I have other solutions than a second torrential. I have chosen to run a Phoenix Chain in place of the second one. Phoenix Chain is just a random stop your garbage, keep you from attacking, give me a turn to take your monster if I need it, etc., etc. Phoenix Chain is a great card. We all know how good that is. But instead of a second torrential, let me know if you guys disagree, but it has served me well, so I think I'm going to stick with it. 2 Hero Blasts to recycle my guys and get rid of yours. I can target pretty much an alias in my graveyard and then destroy a monster on your side of the field with 1900 less attack, because that is what alias's attack is. It's a normal monster in my graveyard. And then you can just look up the card if you need to be, but Hero Blast allows you to recycle. Very, very good. I like 2 of them because I run 3 Spark, because Spark is so good. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, just gets rid of stuff, and it's so good. And then your Solemn Brigade. I hate Warning is at 1 because it makes Gorge just stupidly active, and it's annoying. That is all for the main deck. Rolling on to the extra deck. 2 Shining. 2 Ab-Zero. Ab-Zero is a fiend against water decks because he gains 500 attack for each face-up water monster on the field other than him. So just put out all your water monsters and I will super poly them and I will make him just 45,000 attack and you can't get over him because your water deck's gay. I ran 1 of these guys for a long time simply because Zenmaines was a bitch to get rid of in this deck. It is a bitch to get rid of any deck, really. But since Fire Kings and Fire Fists and things are coming in hot, I gotta run 2 for my Super Poly. I will take your Bear, I will take your Garanix, I will just get rid of it, and I will put him on the board. He's 2600, and he is a good card. Fuck you, Rescue Rabbit. Gaia. Just funny. Fuck you, Rescue Rabbit. That's all I have to say. And then any Dragoonides, Miracle Fusion, my own guy, my own Stratus, excuse me, I'll be a little more clear. And he halves the attack of all of my opponent's face-up monsters. That is really fucking good. He's 2800 attack. Great card. Pretty standard. On to the XYZs. These 3 guys, I will most likely run 2 of him. We'll just go ahead and say that's 2 of him. There's your 4. These guys, Starliege is a new card. Look up Starliege if you don't know what he does. Very good for Thunder Family. Good card. 2 light monsters make him. He can just get rid of your stuff. We all know what Excalibur does. Excalibur, at least in the 10, pretty much everybody knows what that does. Blade Armor. Same for these guys. And then the last 2, Utopia, pretty standard just because he's big. He's 2500 and he keeps you from beating me down. And then lastly, my Catastor outlet or my Beast outlet. If I need to make him and just set your Beast face down or turn your Catastor so I can just run him over with this guy, so be it, because Catastor is very hard for this deck to get rid of. And then the last and remaining card I do not have is Elemental Hero Escradio, excuse me, wow. He is an Elemental Hero and a Dark Monster. That is the Super Poly target. In this deck, I will definitely get one of those tomorrow. He is very, very, very good. On to the side deck. This is where I want you guys. I want your opinions. I want you to just blow up the comments. Let me know what you guys want me to do. Unless you're going to Roanoke, and then I don't want you to look. Actually, I don't care. 2 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is Effect Veiler. You cannot have a side deck without one. Side or main deck, you choose. Removal of your traps and your field spells and stings. 2 Dust Tornado and a 3rd MST. Very good. 2 DD Crow. I do not like Maxi. There's not a whole lot of special summoning that I can chain to. Other than Karakuri would be a good thing to side against, but I just can't find room, and I just would rather get rid of your Grapha, to be honest with you. I don't like Dark Worlds at all. And you will probably see that as I include a little more hate for Dark Worlds and Zek Derps. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. That is just some hate. And I have a lot of hate for them. My tech side deck, Threatening Roar. You know, if I can't keep you from running my guy over, you know, if I just have a Bubble Man in hand, which does happen in this deck, you would just have a Bubble Man and not a whole lot of outs, and you're kind of reeling top decking. not top decking, but just waiting to let your heroes go off and to get those heroes in your hand. Threatening Roar is great, and it keeps your bear from attacking. If you're playing Fire Fist, and when bear attacks and sets and they just start going into that crap, it's so annoying. So if you know you can get rid of bear, next turn you stop him, and then you get rid of his 1600 attack face. You don't have to look at him anymore. Second Torrential, second Fiendish Chain. Second Torrential is for Mermails, and Mermails pretty much exclusively, or Karakuri. Second Fiendish Chain is for anything Macro Rabbit, for instance, or Inzectors, anything that I want to stop effects, just another effect veiler. And then 2 cards that I do not have in the remainder 2 of the side deck are Soul Drain. Soul Drain is when an effect is activated in the graveyard, negate it. It is like Skill Drain, you pay 1,000 points to activate it, then each time it does, you just negate it. Very good, I like it. Let me know what you guys think. I know I am missing a Black Ship, a Cowboy, and probably an Abyss Dweller. Let me know if you guys would take something out of my extra deck. Extra deck has ran well, but I could see taking out maybe the Star Liege or something like that, or maybe in the Maestroke. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you for your time. Please just blow up the comments. Let me know. And again, if you see me at the regionals in Roanoke, come say hi. I will be willing to talk to you and hang out and do whatever. I'll be with some of my buddies, my roommate, another friend of mine. They're playing Exectors and Fire Fists. I don't like them. But just hit me up. Thank you for your time. And please take the time to comment. Help me out. Thanks, guys.